I don't think this is too bad. And that could work, actually? Are you what? But I think I want to have this here. Maybe we just have a 1x1. That's also an option. What would be a cute one? Maybe here off the moon? Why is it called bomb? Might be a snow bomb. I think that's kind of cute almost. What happens if I think this is supposed to... No, then it still has these little edges, but I feel like this is just very, very big, you see? Like, where's the painting? Might be one that's supposed to be in a bigger frame. In that case... What about that one? What happens if I size it down? It looks funky. Okay. Nope, don't print that again. This is a high one. This is a wide one. This one could work. Again, looks a bit... You know what I mean? Maybe we should go for something vanilla. Yeah, I mean, this is something I used to like putting in kitchens. It works. Gives you some green vibes. Doesn't look too bad. That's okay. Okay, you guys otherwise are doing pretty alright too. You still needed a desk. So you shall receive that. There we go, wooden desk. Oh, no, we needed a 1x1 table for you by Bibliocraft. One biblio table for desk. Okay. And, yeah. We just put the toy ship here. It works. It kind of works, not gonna lie. And here I think I would like to put some bookshelves. 3 bookshelves. Maybe spruce as a little color pop. In here we're otherwise doing okay, I'd say. Space-wise, I don't think we can fit this on there. Nope, the book is taking up all the space. We have a lot of space here. We could maybe go for flower pot vanilla with fern, possibly, or like a dandelion, something along those lines. I still want to add like a couple more little details. I just love my details, you know? Maybe one kitchen item for these guys still. I don't know what exactly, but something. I don't want to just give a knife block to everyone. Okay, this was the space where we could add in another. Very lovely painting. Sun is slowly setting. Okay, and then we of course also have the possibility to put the table here. Or here. On the other hand, I like that if we were to do this, we don't have the... Oh, this is now so dark, and then we have the weird red chairs. Ah! Okay, how bad does it look? Pretty bad. No, you're way too bright. Nope. I'd say 2 dark oak table, 2 chairs. But this could possibly be used as like a little desk, I'd say. What happened to you? Is the table that high up that you can't really place anything on top of it? Why does the paper airplane not work in here? We've worked with some of the same thing with the glass rose. I don't know what's going on here. Like, you'd think I changed the shaders or something, but I haven't. Little voice crack, lovely. And then here we could maybe add in maybe big oak cases. You know, I have a big one here. Maybe even 8. I just don't know if it will look good against the window. And these might go. So, you know. Nope, wrong backpack. Slowly know which stuff I can use and what I can't. Yes, you just need to imagine the chair needs to be pushed under there in order to properly walk through. And we still have some space here. Art supplies. I don't care. We're doing it. And looks a bit weird that we don't have that full corner there, but at the same time, we're not going to be spending much time ourselves in these places, you know? So I think it's okay. 1 biblio table right. And maybe wrong backpack. Ah, it was the second one. Well, just that one is a little bit more colorful. I do like that. Maybe here we could actually add a little armchair. 1 armchair gray. I think that kind of works. Maybe something to put on. What are we going to put on there? I think this is pretty alright. We have a good rough plan here. Okay, not that one, but instead, what would be a nice one that does fit the size? I mean, we can try this one again. That was the wrong way around. I think that's not quite the size it's supposed to be. Maybe this one? Again, not quite the size it's supposed to be, I believe. Still kind of cute. Maybe this? Ooh. That works! And it has the red that, you know, matches the bed. I mean, it's more pink, but hey, maybe the people living here are colorblind. We don't know that. We shouldn't judge. One more little thing. That is the wrong backpack, actually, for once. That's a rare thing. I don't think these ones are still here. Or like this one. Nope, that one despawned. That's okay with me. Okay. That. We're doing it. Going together. Just taking a bit longer than expected. But okay. If it's gonna look good in the end, then that's worth it. Okay, couple things real quick. Where do we have? There we have the painting things. Framed? There we go. Wait. Sacred and then framed? That's the correct order. Thank you very much. Okay. Glad I was so happy and proud of that storage part being finished, just for it to be wrong. That goes there, that goes there. Okay, these didn't need books themselves already, that's good. Wrong backpack. Can put that in there for now. That goes back in there. The painting press goes one further down. A little bit of scratching, help. Ah. Okay, and we're entering scary stuff, kind of. One for the desk. I think for the desk part, we might just go for not spruce, oak, because it's basic. Is that maybe already what we had in their apartment for the main table? I don't know. We'll give this one a try. Wait. Hold the phone. We can try oak possibly for that one bright table that we need. I don't think that will be bright enough. The reason you're supposed to hold the phone, we have the bibliocraft desks. I just remembered. We have these little guys. Give me a fox feather. And then basically the same thing as a table, just a little bit rearranged. Perfect. Okay, a vanilla flower pot with a fern. That's possible. I do want to try out maybe an orchid. You might hear my dog in the background. I apologize, but she has a guard job to do, okay? That's very, very serious. We have that. Otherwise one biblio table that's sort of bright. Jacaranda, possibly? Wait, what was the other one that we saw there? I like pine wood. Guess we have a good amount of that stuff. That. And now we are on to... Well, let's get the armchair before I forget it. Woof, 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 woof. Let me guess. The neighbor entered their own house? We get that, and then we get that. And then from living room... Okay, we have to get the white one, because there isn't a grey one. It's a shame. We could maybe get a little fish bowl. yeah, I guess that's going to be pretty much it. I mean, we could maybe try this, but I assume it's going to disappear in the wall as well. We could try one of the couches down here still. Possibly. Hey, wait, there's a grey one. Why did I want to say yellow? I don't know. You tell me. Oh god, time is passing by so quickly. What do you mean I've been recording for 47 minutes? Okay, we're sitting up. And grind time it is. We don't have oh god. I don't know what kind of noises I make sometimes, by the way. I don't know where they come from. Can we just blame that on the autism? just don't think about it. That's the autism dropping by and saying hello. Hello? You took your sweet time. How many do we need, spruce? 3. I'll get a second one. I apologize for the lag. If I manage to record enough today, like another 2 episodes later, I might try to do some testing, but in between all the other millions of things I still need to do, it's a little bit nerve-wracking. Put out in there. Hey, we got more resin. Let's go. You go in there. Please let me through. Thank you. Okay. And we go for bookcase. It was. So we need to do that. And then that. Perfect. Rest goes in here. The leftover bone meal goes in here. And now we grab the oak. We need a grind stream very desperately. That was a bit more than I intended to make, but hey, that's actually not enough. Okay, at least plank wise. Slab wise, we were doing alright. Okay, we have our bookcases. Grab some books. And actually, let me go through these ones first. I would love stuff that has like 4 of them available, you know? So these work, the delphinums. But I also want stuff that looks a bit planty, you know? So these guys work. Feel a bit bad for using them because we don't have a lot. We'll slowly make our way through here. Slowly but surely. Okay, I think this should be almost a large batch of decor and furniture sort of items. Sorry, I hit the mic again. Otherwise, it's just basically going to be flowers, hallway, figuring out the light situation, and I think then we're basically set. Well, the roof. The roof will probably make me cry another couple times, but apartment-wise, it's looking pretty good, I'd say. I like how the doors just weren't there at first. Or at least I didn't see them. Okay. I forgot the dark oak table and chairs. Off to a good start. I see, I see. Yeah, what about Jacaranda? It's a bit... It matches that nicely, but not really the chairs. That works better in my opinion. Can we still, in that case? So close. Nah, it's not realistic to say the papers have been put on top of the books. Yeah, can't do that. Wasn't there like a way to put them underneath? Or am I imagining? I think I'm imagining that. Well, that, but okay. This is where I wanted to add spruce shelves. That's not gonna look good. That almost looks pretty alright. I like it. I really, really do. Slightly glitchy, but just don't look too close and you'll be okay. Nice! That's wonderful. A little weird here, but maybe that plank just fell off. You know, time moved on and it fell off. I hope that never happens to anyone's bookshelf, but you know, some days the book gods just aren't on your side. That, yeah, we will need more, but I feel like for the start this is pretty damn good. Perfect. Oh, we could... No, actually... overwhelmed. Can we turn this a little? We can. Then we put the art supplies on here. Hey, we can still do this. That works. That's not too bad. Do you fit on here? That's nice. I mean, let's ignore that that's basically their fridge. Did we get a couch? Didn't I get the industrial sofa? I'm very sure I got that. Well, now it's a sad single armchair and you have to fight over it. Good luck. I don't know, maybe Herobrine needed a little snack and the couch was the only thing within his reach. Sometimes I really don't like DecoCraft. Come on! That works. Let's go. Can't stop me forever. Okay. I like how it's like double green in here. These people like plants. Could we put a planter here in theory? We have to see. Okay. Looks like the sun is setting when you're inside. No. I mean, it would work because we have emergency dirt, but I wanted this one. Okay, that is that one. Then what if we go in? So we have red, orange, pink, purple. Purple is on this side. And then for the Gerberas, I am so sorry. I am so sorry to every person that knows plants, that cringes at everything I do here. I am truly sorry. Ooh, these are tall. I like it. Actually, let me switch the order of these. Okay, for a second I thought you stole it. I like it. I really, really do. Ah! Give me plans and I will be happy, really. Ah! And you have like this little bit of, you know, privacy in a way. It's like this outside curtain, you could almost say. Oh, look at the vanilla shaded with sun setting through 3 panels of windows. And the non-existing table. Ah. I would really like to put a couch here. Okay, but I think otherwise we could still put a flower pot on top of that one. It's a possibility, but we're getting there. We are so getting there. I love this. This is turning out pretty amazing. I am worried about getting started on the roof. Yes, definitely, but at least it won't be the average roof struggle of trying to build a roof like what we will struggle with. There will be all the plants, because I want like this green rooftop with a little bit of a rooftop jungle vibe thing going on. English is hard. Okay, we have jacaranda and oak. Jacaranda. Okay, so we went. I don't like my logic here, but okay. Past me, surely I had a reason to organize it like that. Okay, one more flower pot. Thankfully we have a few by now. This goes back in here for a bit. Then dark oak. 2 tables, 2 chairs. So we need 4 pieces of wool. At some point before episode 1500, we'll hopefully have a sheep farm. But like a very nice one, where they are on their own free will. I think. The colored ones will have to be underground, but we'll build them pretty area anyway, okay? Just because they'll be underground doesn't mean they'll be without happiness. I'm such a good vegan. Table. 2 of these. Seat. We still have the old items in there, which I think kind of ruined everything. Please. Thank you. And then this. Perfect. Okay, with that, I will be ending this recording session. Might record more later today, I have to see. But when this is being uploaded at 8 PM on Tuesday, I will be at a concert, seeing water parks for the 5th time. And 2 out of 4 times I saw them, I got the Rona. Which included February 2022. No, February 2020. I always want to put a 2 in whenever I say 2020. Got one of the first COVID cases, basically. That was fun. Yeah, but I love that band. I've made some absolutely amazing friends through them. And yeah, seeing them in Hamburg on Tuesday and then in Tilburg in the Netherlands on Sunday. So I'm living the good life. This band is taking all my money, but it's worth it. Yeah, I hope everyone has a wonderful week. I will try to record much more before I leave for the weekend. And yeah, do some things that make you happy. Grab some nice snacks. Stay hydrated. Get enough sleep. And yeah. Goodbye! Not the shovel. Bye-bye! Oh, I'm kind of out of it.